Zinchenko to Arsenal is a here we go, announced by the two top transfer gully journalists in the name of David Austin and Fabrizio Romano in there for you. They've come out and told us that this deal is done and dusted. And as I speak right about now, everything has really gone on, and Arsenal fans have every right to go in there and celebrate and jubilate after this deal has been announced that it's here we go. It's just pending medical. Terms have been agreed between Man City and the side which goes by names of Arsenal. Then Arsenal has agreed personal terms with Zinchenko and a deal has been signed. We now know how many years Zinchenko is going to be or stay at the side which goes by the names of Arsenal in there for you. And this and more into this episode. I'm sorry guys, I scheduled this video and I was supposed to be live at exactly I think 8 minutes back. I've been late for like 8 minutes for you, but guys, bear with me because I really had lots of things to do. But you guys, I'm sorry about it, but thank you for waiting. This video is worth the wait because I'm going to tell you who Zinchenko is, his stats, and his stats per 90. How does he average per 90? And how come he's better than Tierney in that left back position of a side which goes by the names of Man City and is coming in at Arsenal? And what should Arsenal expect about this guy who goes by names of Zinchenko in there for you? Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in on a daily. Now today it looks like Arsenal have completed their 5th signing of the season in there for you after Marquinhos, Matt Turner, Fabio Vieira and Gabriel Jesus. This is the 5th signing of the season, and Mikel Arteta came all out and told the board, I want 7 signings. In that, he wants a 22 fully fit man squad in there for you to go in and compete, because he told them, you saw what happened to me last season. I never managed to complete the propositions because I never had enough players. When I got an injury in one of my first starters, I couldn't have all get up a player on the bench. They could really go ahead and match the quality onto the field of play. And he told them, please, I want to go in and really get me players in there for you. He said, I want a 22 fully fit man squad. And in that 22 fully man squad, he counted that at Arsenal, he only has 15 players. And those 15 players were Tomiyasu, Aaron Ramsdale, Ben White, Magalhaes, Rob Holding, Tierney, Thomas Partey, Grant Xhaka, Lokonga, name it, Bukayo Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe. So he lacked 7 players. And in those 7 players, he also counted that he needs a second choice goalkeeper, and they brought him Matt Turner. When you look at Gabriel Jesus, he is now one of the center forwards, and they're now having 2 center forwards in the names of Jesus and Nketiah. When you look at the left side of the attacking midfield, they're having Emile Smith-Rowe and Martinez. On the right, that's where he's lacking a player because he's only having 1 player, because I believe that Nicolas Pepe is leaving a side which goes by names of Arsenal, and the manager is saying, I needed more players. And so far, we are counting 4 players have arrived at Arsenal, 3 more to go in a central defender, a central midfielder, and a right attacking midfielder in there for you, especially who is left-footed at Arsenal and needed in there for you. Now, Zinchenko comes in at Arsenal at a very good time, because the project that Arsenal is building is so much exciting, and that's what we're going to talk about later. Before I really go in there, allow me bring you what the transfer gurus had to say about this deal of a man who goes by names of Zinchenko, who is really a Ukrainian and very much talented, who is leaving Man City because he wants to go and get more playing time. That's it. And second, he wants to be playing into the advanced positions of the midfield because he believes that his best attributes are best portrayed out when he is in the midfield. That is a man who goes by names of Zinchenko. As you see on your screen, that is David Austin via The Athletic came out and broke the story first and said Arsenal finalizing move for Alexandra Zinchenko from Man City after reaching agreement in principle on a 4-year contract, £30 million plus £2 million add-ons, and now personal terms in place too. If all goes to plan, medical, then sign in there for you. So he went ahead and really told us that. But guess what? Him breaking the story never let Fabrizio Romano let us this, that guys, however much Austin has said that but it's a here we go, and a medical is going to happen this week. Fabrizio came in and really stamped. You know what David Austin did was he packed the luggage and then put it onto the car. He never started the car. And now Fabrizio came in and started the car and told us that Zinchenko to Arsenal, here we go. And when you hear that, you just get to know that everything is done and dusted. Here we go. Full agreement in place since Friday with Man City for £30 million guaranteed fee. Personal terms also agreed. Zinchenko always been keen on rejoining Arteta. Contract until 2026 as per David Austin medical this week in there for you. So Arsenal have gotten themselves a player who can play almost in 5 or 6 different positions of the midfield. He can play as a left back. He can play in a pivot, like in the midfield, like Thomas Partey plays with Granit Xhaka. So he can play in that midfield better than Granit Xhaka because his stats are so much better than those of Granit Xhaka. He can as well play where Bukayo Saka plays as a right attacking midfielder. He can play as a left attacking midfielder. He can play where Martin Odegaard plays. He can play as a central attacking midfielder. What a talent that Arsenal has really brought in. And in every team I've seen win, you need to be having a utility player like Zinchenko. That's why he's really a very good signing for Arsenal. And the good thing with Zinchenko is he's not an injury-prone player. He plays all games, and you rarely hear that this lad is injured. That's one of the things that Arsenal should come in here and praise about him. He rarely gets injured. Let me give you an example in Arsenal. I remember the other Arsenal that really had Edu, the current football director at Arsenal. He was the utility player at Arsenal. He could play in the central defense. He could play as a left back. He could play in the central midfield. He could play as a left winger. He could play as a central attack midfielder. He could even play off the right wing. That was the player of Arsenal who is now currently the technical director. That is Edu. Flamini, you remember him very well. He used to play in the central defense. He used to play on the right back. He used to play in the central midfield. He used to play everywhere. You get? Every team needs to be having that versatile player because injuries are things that you least expect. No one can, you see, it's said that no one is tall enough to see the future. And that term also applies well in football, that no one is tall enough to know what is going to happen in future, which player is going to get injured. But when you have a versatile player, like for example Zinchenko, when Bukayo Saka is out and has an injury, Zinchenko will come in and cover up very well. When Odegaard or Fabio Vieira is out, he'll come in and cover very well. When you really believe that, you want to play a system like a 3-5-2, you can play him as a wing back. You see it? When Granit Xhaka is really not in the right shape, he can play into that position. So Arsenal have gotten themselves a player very much talented, and I really believe that he's going to come in and hit the ground running at Arsenal because he is Premier League proven. He is Premier League proven. There is no team that he doesn't know the Premier League, and he is reuniting with one of the coach that knows him better. That is Mikel Arteta, who saw him grow at the side which goes by names of Man City, a player that Arsene Wenger wanted to sign way back when he was still at Arsenal in there for you. I'm going to look for that tweet and bring it to you, where Mikel Arteta told his agent that please get me that player at the age of 17, and I want him to get into my team as soon as possible because he is multi-talented in there for you. So Zinchenko is really a very good player, and Arsenal have really gotten themselves a player at £30 million, 4 years until 2026. And medical is happening this week if all goes well in there for you. Atanda Ajibora, you're watching live from Nigeria. Thank you very much for watching from Nigeria. Guys, let's this video get close to 100 likes because Arsenal have really brought in the 50th play of the season, the 50th signing of their season in the names of Zinchenko. And you guys have been asking me about Zinchenko, and here I come to let you know that the deal is done and dusted as by Fabrizio Romano and David Austin in there for you. Then Jacobs Ben really came out and really had to tell us certain things about this deal. He told us that Man City happy to let Zinchenko leave since they appreciate he wants game time, but he was liked and highly rated at Man City, has thrived in the midfield for Ukraine and broke press well at left back for City, plus was safe and positive in possession. Just a shred signing in there for you. That's what Jacobs Ben is telling us. Obviously, Man City didn't want to lose a player like Zinchenko. I've told you the reason already, that Zinchenko is a versatile player. He plays close to 6 positions onto that field of play. So Man City felt like this is the player that could come in and really get you to the levels you're supposed to be in there for you, because he's really good, talented, press resistant, and talent is one of those things that you can't buy, that just shows itself on the pitch of play. And that's what a man who goes by names of by the man who goes by names of Mikel Arteta wants. So they never wanted him to go, but they never had a reason of really telling him that don't go, because they couldn't guarantee him first team football. Yet for him, he felt like it's time for me to go in and get first team football at the side which goes by the Man City. And he said, all right, let me go to Arsenal, because you guys are bringing Chuchulela in there for you as a left back, and I don't want to be played as a left back. So I'm just waiting to see how Mikel Arteta is going to play Zinchenko in his team. Reason being, Zinchenko hates to be played as a left full back. That's it. He hates to be played as a left fullback. So we are waiting to see how that is going to happen for you. Then Jacobs Ben never stopped there. He went ahead to tell us that Zinchenko to Arsenal just makes a ton of sense. Personal terms always seen as a formality, since he made it clear he was sold on move. Arteta again heavily involved in transfer. Zinchenko's versatility of huge appeal to Arsenal. As per David Austin, it's a 4-year contract deal. Guys, let me tell you, if you don't have a manager who can attract good players to your team is done. It's done. You must be having a manager who can go ahead and get in a player from the rivals, because the player really believes in the project that the manager is building. When you look at Arsenal, one of the positives that they're having right now is Mikel Arteta. The other one is Edu. When you look at Edu, he's so much connected to the Brazilian market, and because he was in Brazil and was the technical director of Corinthians before he came in at Arsenal, he really came in through and said a lot of things about a man who goes by the names of Arteta, and he found out very many agents. He's so much connected. That's why you see that when Arsenal goes in for the deal, they get it done and dusted immediately without further ado. So Arsenal fans, you should go ahead and hail a man who goes by the names of Mikel Arteta. Hail your board for really bringing in a manager like Mikel Arteta. Gabriel Jesus is not at the level for playing for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. That's it. I don't support Arsenal, but let me tell you this. That is a bargain. And if at all there is a player that Arsenal has ever bought that is going to transform their season to the next level, it's going to be Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is a real bargain, guys. He's a real bargain. He is one of the best players that Real Madrid wanted the player. Juventus wanted the player. You get? Spurs wanted the player. Chelsea wanted the player. PSG wanted the player. You get? All of those are top teams that are playing the Champions League, most of them. But because of the Arteta factor, he convinced that player to come in and play for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. And trust me, if it wasn't for Mikel Arteta, guys, Zinchenko too wouldn't have joined Arsenal, but he's joining Arsenal because Mikel Arteta really has a very good relationship with him. And Mikel Arteta is going on to stride his hand to go in Bayern Munich and get in Leroy Sane back to Arsenal. You see, that's the power of a good manager. If you don't have a good manager, you suffer a lot. So Mikel Arteta is doing lots of things behind the door than you see on the field of play. You get? All of those players, Martin Odegaard coming in, Thomas Partey coming in, it wasn't an easy deal to crack, but Mikel Arteta always held his phone, called these players and tells them, please, I want you. And when you look at the story of Lisandro Martinez, even David Austin has come out and talked about it. Mikel Arteta had progressed into this deal. He had started to sweet talk Lisandro Martinez way back in December last year. That's when he was talking to Lisandro Martinez. But what really broke everything was because the former manager of Lisandro Martinez, in the names of Erik ten Hag, became the permanent manager of Manchester United. And when he became the permanent manager of Manchester United, obviously, Lisandro Martinez had no way to betray his former manager. And when Lisandro Martinez was going to come to Manchester United, he got his phone and called Mikel Arteta and told him, please, I'm sorry, you guys have been spotting me since last December, but the fact is, I can't turn down my manager who got me from Argentina to bring me here where I am. You get? So that's the power of a manager. He had even gone ahead to really go ahead and really scout out a player in the names of Lisandro Martinez that most of us never knew that is so much at that level. in December. And he was on the list of Arsenal as one of those players to come and play in the central defense in the for you. And Arteta is really a very good person in the for you. I'm having someone asking me who goes by names of Eric Said, who's telling me, no, he's Sechua broker. Which club do you support? I support Manchester United. That's it. I don't support Arsenal. That's it. But I'm always someone who is positive and objective when it comes to teams, because the project at Arsenal is so much exciting. I really like it. I don't support Arsenal, but the way Arsenal really building their project, they are now in their third phase, and their third phase is really taking them to the levels of bringing people like Gabriel Jesus, the Zinchenkos. Arsenal is chasing for players that they wouldn't have gotten, the Tillemans. They are getting them because the manager has really built a project that is convincing to almost every player that he talks to in there for you. Then I'm having Eric Sayedu say, you said it right, old brother. Arteta, my boss. Trust the process. Yeah, just trust the process. And I don't want to hear you guys say Arteta out. Guys, building a project like this, it takes some time. Arsenal has been down for how many years? Arsenal last won a Premier League trophy in 2003, 2004. Those are how many years? You get close to 18 years. Arsenal has never won a Premier League trophy. You get? Arsenal last played the Champions League finale in 2006. And Barcelona came out and beat Arsenal. And till now, Arsenal has never really played a Champions League finale. So it shows you that you just have to accept that Arsenal is no longer the Arsenal that you guys used to know. It's a different Arsenal altogether. And trust the process of the manager to really get you where you guys are. So I was really trying to really enlighten more onto the David Austin tweet that it is because of the Mikel Arteta factor that Zinchenko allowed to go into play for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. Smash the like button for Mikel Arteta. Smash the like button for a man who goes by the names of Zinchenko, who has just joined Arsenal in the for you. He's pending medical and is in America. Arsenal is in America, and they're going to conduct that medical in America, and Zinchenko is going to come in as a player for a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. Now, Jacobs Bain has gone ahead and tell us that Arsenal are having an excellent window so far. They've added goals, midfield reinforcements, versatile players that fit Arteta's style and depth. You've got? So when you hear these people coming out and really giving credit, it's really deservable. It's really desirable, and everything needs to be going to Mikel Arteta and Edu, because right now, I think no team in the Premier League has brought in more players. I'm talking about the top 6 teams. No team in the top 6 teams has really brought in more players than Arsenal. Arsenal has brought in Matt Turner. They've brought in Gabriel Jesus. They've brought in Marquinhos. They've brought in Fabio Vieira and now Zinchenko. And they brought in 5 players who are really having a genuine potential and ability on the game of play. And they are still wanting 3 more. And I know no team is going to spend more in the Premier League, more than Arsenal again. Because even the recent summer, no team spent more than Arsenal in the field. That's why Jacobs Ben is telling you that Arsenal is having an excellent window. That's it. We are left with like count the month of August. Those are 31 days, and the 12 days left to end this month. Close to 44 days left to really close down the window. But Arsenal are really acting like the window has just gotten started. You get? Arsenal are really chasing in for more players. Fabrizio Romano told us that Edu is really chasing for more players at Arsenal, and he likes to work below the ladder. He wants to go in and really work down the ladder, like the deal of Zinchenko. It just broke from nowhere. All of us thought that Arsenal was going in to go for Grimaldo after Lisandro Martinez snubbed them. They linked them to a left back in Bayern Leverkusen and very many others. But trust me, that of Zinchenko surprised us. We are all astonished by this signing here for you. So guys, 75 people watching in, smash the like button, guys. Smash it like never before. Let's smash it to 100 people who are really watching in, as you welcome Zinchenko to a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it to 100 likes in there for you. Now we are having Jack Gaugan. He has told us that he's a Northern football reporter for the Daily Mail. He has told us that Zinchenko had turned down previous chances to leave City, but reuniting with Mikel Arteta proved a major pull for the player. You guys, why don't you smash the like button for Mikel Arteta? Have you known the big work that Mikel Arteta has offloaded off the the negotiators of Arsenal and Edu, because he's doing work that the negotiators of Arsenal are supposed to be doing to go in and convincing players, but almost 50%, almost 90% of the players that Arsenal are signing this season were convinced by the manager Mikel Arteta. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Arsenal are really so much gifted in that lad. One of the reasons you should know that Mikel Arteta is really a very good coach, it's because of what Pep Guardiola did. When Pep Guardiola came in the Premier League, he really came in and really said, I want Mikel Arteta. And by the time, Mikel Arteta was still a player at Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta resigned and really joined the coaching staff of Arsenal because he had already done his badges, UEFA B, UEFA A, and he had really gone ahead to go on and master coaching lessons. And now he was going to go at Man City to be under Pep Guardiola to know really how a team is run, how everything is coaching the foot. And I think Pep Guardiola came in here in 2016, and Arteta spent 4 years with Pep Guardiola. Now, if you are really an admirer of Pep Guardiola and you support Arsenal, you should go ahead and really be much blessed to see to it that you're having a manager like Mikel Arteta with you, because he is really the real deal. That's why Zinchenko had turned down previous chances to leave Man City, but reuniting with Mikel Arteta proved a major pull to the player. It pulled him inside and told him, please, come to this side. I'm really going to give you exactly what you want. So that is a side which goes by the names of Arsenal getting themselves a versatile player in the names of Zinchenko in there for you. Then Charles Schwartz for Arsenal is a goal correspondent for Arsenal. He's an Arsenal correspondent for goal. He has gone ahead and told us that Arsenal are hoping Zinchenko will be able to play a part of their tour in the US. His Arsenal medical is imminent and could even happen in the United States, as he is there with Man City already. All right. So, as I told you already, that Arsenal is in America. The same applies to Man City. That's where they're really having their preseason from. They're going to play 2 games, and then on the 24th they will be playing. On the 30th of July, they'll be playing in the Community Shield. Again, it's a side which goes by the names of Liverpool in there for you, because Liverpool won the FA Cup. So, Man City is in America, and that deal is going to be very easily concluded. Obviously, it's done. Then Zinchenko is going to cross from the camp of Man City to join the camp of Arsenal. And you never know, Zinchenko might be part of that game that Arsenal is going to play. Chelsea, I think, is it on Saturday? That is going to be the last game of Arsenal in America. They fly back and they play, I think they will play, is it on the 31st? Yeah, 31st of July. They will play a side which goes by the names of Sevilla in the Emirates Cup final in there, the side which goes by the names of Emirates. So, a medical is expected to be done in America. Zinchenko is going to be holding that Arsenal shirt in America. Oh, guys, you guys, Arsenal, you've just gotten yourself a player, and the way you are building your squad shows you that if Arsenal minds to go in the Champions League next season, because your captain, Odegaard, was talking to, is it Sky Sports today? He told them that, please, our main aim and goals this season is to go on and really clinch the top 4 positions of the Premier League. Then, next season, we'll go ahead and really go to what we call the Champions League. And when Arsenal is the Champions League, it's going to attract very many players, because there are players who have not come to Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta can convince them to come, because Arsenal is not in the Champions League. You get? Ask yourself, if Arsenal has brought in Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, name it, while they're not in the Champions League, ask yourself, what kind of players are Arsenal going to sign if at all they qualify for the Champions League? Guys, they are going to be players that you even least think of. You get? You're going to get players that you even least think of, because Champions League is paramount into this. But it's confirmed Zinchenko might really go ahead to do his medical in America. Obviously, he cannot fly from America, then he comes back to London, and then he goes back to, I think the medical is going to be conducted in America, because Arsenal has correspondent hospitals and doctors in there for you. I think it's easier for Arsenal to fly their doctors from London Colney to take them to But I think even they have them because they went to their medical team. So they'll just get an affiliate hospital. They take him there. They run the medicals and they'll bring him and unveil him holding that shirt of Arsenal in there for you. Now, David Austin has gone ahead to go in the walls of Arsenal and really broken another secret in between Mikel Arteta and Zinchenko that most of you are seeing on your screen that you guys are really going to go on and really love. He has gone ahead to tell us that. Oh, it's not yet there. Let me show you. He has gone ahead to tell us that there is obviously a close bond between Mikel Arteta and Zinchenko from their time working together at Man City. By the time this podcast comes out, maybe in the coming days, but it does feel like they are getting towards a conclusion. Obviously, this deal is done. It's done and dusted, and don't expect anything to come in here to really get this deal out of proportion because everything is done and Zinchenko is really an Arsenal player. Now, those that have not been knowing who this Zinchenko is all about, allow me take you through a little bit of what Zinchenko is all about in here onto this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, guys. We're having close to 100 people watching in and only 26 people have liked this video. Guys, is that how you welcome players at your club? Show some love. Arsenal, show me some power. Show me some power. Show me some power of Zinchenko in there for you. Welcome him to Arsenal in there for you by liking this video and giving us close to 100 likes in there for you. I would have even requested for 1,000, but let's first have 100 likes onto this video in there for you. When you look at Zinchenko, he played 7 games. That is the World Cup qualifiers. All right, let's go to Man City. He played 15 games for Man City. You now know why he wants to leave Man City. He played 15 games for Man City in the league. He put up 4 assists. I think that's a very good addition to Arsenal in there for you. Then in the Champions League, he played 8. Those are 23 games a season. That is Zinchenko in there for you. And now, in the EFL Cup, he played 1 game in there for you. So that is Zinchenko in there for you. Almost, he played close to 24 games a season for a side which goes by names of Man City. And the reason as to why he's coming at Arsenal is because it feels like he's not getting enough playing time at a side which goes by the names of Man City, and that's why he's crossing sides from a side which goes by names of Man City to come to a side which goes by names of Arsenal. Now, let me take you to this that you guys will like more. This is really something that really gives you the real feel of what player you've really gone ahead to sign at Arsenal in there for you. Look at Zinchenko. When you look at this, they are telling you that he's 25 years of age, 175 centimeters in there for you. Preferred foot, this is a left foot. Position, they are taking him as a defender, but down here they tell you that he can play as a left defender, a left-footed center back, a left-footed left back. Then here he can play as a defensive midfielder. He can play as an attacking midfielder. He can play as a right attacking midfielder and a left attacking midfielder. Almost 6 positions. That's what Zinchenko gives you on the field of play. Arsenal, you've got yourselves a bargain, guys. Smash the like button because this is a bargain for Arsenal. Zinchenko coming in at the side which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. And let's go to what we call the Premier League and let's see how he really fared in the Premier League. Premier League, where are you? All right. So when you see this heat map, as you see in here, the heat map, it showed you that Man City played him so much onto the left side as a left back and a left attacking midfielder or a left forward. That's how they played him most of the season. But that position, he hates it a lot. And now, let me show you how he really thrives at the national team. Let's go to the UEFA Nations League, yeah? Let's first do the World Cup qualifiers because he played lots of games. Now, when you look at the World Cup qualifiers of Ukraine, this is where this guy is played. This is where this guy is played a lot, as you see on your screen. This is where they play Zinchenko a lot. You see, he plays in the midfield area. That's why you see most of the red and yellow of this lad is so much into the midfield area of a side which goes by the names of Ukraine. So I will believe that this guy really gets himself loads of freedom when he's playing in the midfield area. And I don't know how Mikel Arteta is going to go on with it, but I really believe that he is really a player who deserves to be playing in the middle positions there for you. But Arsenal fans know that they've signed a player to go on and compete with Tierney either for you. Obviously, he has more stats or better stats than Tierney either for you. So I will believe that it's really going to go on and happen there for you. See, Man City in the Champions League, they played him in here also in the for you. So I will believe that this is why he's leaving a side which goes by names of Man City to go to a side which goes by names of Arsenal. Let's go to the Premier League and see what his stats were exactly in this game of football as Arsenal was really playing in this. Now, when you look at Zinchenko in the Premier League, he played 15 games. He started 10. He played 70 minutes per game. Now you know that he's coming to Arsenal because Mikel Arteta promised him what we call regular football, because out of the 38 games that Man City played, he only played 15. That is really low return for a side which goes by the names of Zinchenko. Now, when you look at goals, 0. Shots per game, 0.8. Let's go in here. Passing, he had 4 assists. I think you need him either for you because I don't believe that did Tierney register 4 assists that season? We'll go ahead and check and see. Then when you go to big touches, 79 touches per 90. Very positive. Big chances created per 90, 3. Key passes, 1. Accurate passes per game, he puts up 58.7 accurate passes per game. That is a 91% percentage. You guys, this is a real bargain. Smash the like button. Smash it, guys. Only 29 likes, yet we're having 100 people watching in. Let's smash the like button to 100 likes, guys. Welcome Zinchenko to Arsenal. When looking his own half, he makes 19.3, making it 92%. Those are accurate passes in his own half. Then on the opposition half, he makes 39.7, almost 40. That is 87%. Long balls, 56%. That is 1.6. And then crosses, 0.3 in there for you. And let's check on his discipline. How many yellow cards did he have? How many yellow cards did he have, especially in there for you? He had 0 yellow cards, very much disciplined in there for you. That is the guy Arsenal really getting themselves, who goes by the names of Zinchenko, who is really a Ukraine guy who has been playing for a side which goes by the names of Man City, and now he's coming in at Arsenal, and Arsenal are really welcoming him into this field of play. So guys, smash the like button, comment and share, and if you're only watching us for the very first time, go ahead and really let us know what you think about this new signing of Zinchenko to Arsenal. I've already told you in the for you that this guy is really immensely talented at a side which goes by the names of Man City, and Arsenal really getting themselves a bargain for a player in there for you. Now I'm going through your comments in for you. Let me go into your comments, guys. Go into your comment section and tell me what you think about Zinchenko. Do you think he's really going to be a breath of fresh air in Arsenal? Do you think he's going to flop, or is going really to hit the ground running in there for you? So tell me what you think about Zinchenko, and where do you think Mikel Arteta should go ahead and play Zinchenko into the team of Arsenal in there for you. I'm having Bright. Yes, David. Thanks, Bright from Uganda. I like your updates. Thank you, Bright, for watching in. Then Sure Blocker. Which club do you support? Obviously, I support Manchester United. I don't support Arsenal either for you, but I'm really an objective analyst. When Arsenal does something positive, I'll come in here and really tell you that Arsenal has done something good that United would have done in the for you. So Arsenal is like a step ahead of United because it's really doing great in the for you. So I'm having Arinda Moses. Arsenal gets another blaze with Zinchenko joining the Gunners. Right, it's a blessing for Arsenal because it's not easy to go in and really beat these other teams in the for a signing of Zinchenko. I know that teams like Man City would like Zinchenko is a player who is needed by very many teams in the Premier League, especially in the top 6. But Arsenal really had to go in and convince him through Mikel Arteta, and finally said, I'm going to play for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal in there for you, at a side which goes by the names of Arsenal in the first. So joining the Gunners is really a very big boost for side which got better than Arsenal, and we are so much gladdened to see to it that he's really making it to this level of joining Arsenal. Arsenal now have 5 signings so far. How many to go? I think 3 more to go, as Mikel Arteta is crying for more in there for you from the board, telling them, please get me more signings, because I really need them badly, because right now I'm competing to go into the race of the Premier League to see to it that are going to the Champions League, and that's what Mikel Arteta is really chasing for in there for you. And down in America, Arsenal is really having plenty of good time in there for you, and they've put up certain things that you guys should know about. The updates, they really let out their jersey. It's known as the away jersey. It's black in color, and you guys should go ahead and love it. I'm having someone known as Arinda Moses welcome Zinchenko to the Gunners Battalion. We wish him well. Then Stella Ainembabazi. Oh, Sheila Ainembabazi. It's rare to see women supporting football, but one is here. She says, welcome Zinchenko to Arsenal. We wish you all the best. Oh, yeah, obviously, you have to wish him the best because it's really a very good signing that Arsenal will go on and appreciate. You Arsenal fans should really go ahead and appreciate this signing because it's really worth it. And he has come in at Arsenal at a very good time, because last season, what really put you apart was that you guys lacked what we call a thick squad. You had a thin squad, and that really affected your season. And that's why Mikel Arteta commanded the board that, please, get me 22 men, fully fit, and really led to the level in the field. Now, there is something that David Austin has said about Lisandro Martinez, and I really thought that you guys needed to know about it, especially because you support Arsenal. However much he left from Manchester United, you guys should know this, that as soon as Manchester United were in the equation, they went up to level of finance. They went up to a level of finance Arsenal just were not prepared to meet. They didn't think that was value for money. They were looking for a player looking to compete with the KNTN in their fight. So it said that when Ajax heard that United is in, and Arsenal heard that United is in, and the money was so much blown out of proportion, Arsenal said, you're not going to run us you're not going to run a ransom on us to go in and really make us pay close to 55 million euros for this player. And they said we are out. They backed out, and they really went to Man City to get in Zinchenko. That means Zinchenko was a second choice player for Man City. And let me clear this. Let no one lie to you that Zinchenko was the first choice player of Man City, of Arsenal. They wanted Lisandro Martinez first, but because United went in through and the deal really went out of the hands of Arsenal, that's why they went in for Zinchenko, because Zinchenko is really so talented in the for you. But you're waiting to see how Zinchenko is going to go on and really get it to the level that it is right about now. Because as things stand, Zinchenko doesn't want to play as a left back, and reporters are telling us that Zinchenko is coming to Arsenal to play as a left back, and as a deputy, or as an understudy of Kientieni. Something I don't believe that Zinchenko, a man who has been lacking enough playing time at Man City, is crossing side to a side which goes by names of Arsenal to go in and be on the bench. I believe he knows that he's going to get enough playing time in there at Arsenal in the field, because don't tell me that he's going to come in here to Arsenal to play in the UEFA Europa League, because he played 8 games in the Champions League for Man City. Out of the how many they played? 6, 8, 10, 12. Out of the 12 games they played, he played 8. So don't expect him to come in here to play as a second fiddle for Kientieni. They've promised him first team football in here at a side which goes by names of Arsenal, and you're waiting to see how things are really going to go on to transpire and transform in here at Arsenal. Smash the like button, comment and share. Your reactions are welcome as far as this deal is concerned. Zinchenko to Arsenal, here we go. A medical is going to be conducted in America. Good enough. Arsenal is in America and Man City is in America. And guys, very soon you're going to hear that a deal has been announced that Zinchenko is holding that Arsenal shirt in there for you. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. But there is something I'm looking at from the Arsenal website. I want to bring it to you because you guys need to know about an update of Arsenal. They are playing Orlando City. And very soon that game is going to be up. And you know what we do in there for you, that we go in and really bring you everything that happens way down where Arsenal is and where Arsenal is really playing its game of football in there for you. And to bring you up to speed, Arsenal really had a game down in America. They beat Everton by 2-0. And now today, they were so much in training and they really had to put up the winning team of Arsenal in there for you. And guess what? This is the winning team of the day in America and the team that really won the day of Arsenal in there for you. There is a man who is really so much annoyed, but he's smiling. I don't know why he's smiling, yet he really feels that Arsenal is really denying him his dream move to go to Fulham. He goes by the name of Bernard Leno. I'm seeing him in here. He's one of the little ones, the few that is really smiling. Why is he smiling? Footballers are pretenders, by the way. You see him? Who is that? Is it that Bernard Leno? Guys, tell me, isn't that Bernard Leno? I see Bernard Leno. I see Maitland Ainsley Nails, Bukayo Saka, Hector Bellerin. That is Walters. Then El Nini and Balogun. So you see, Bernard Leno is so much smiling for the picture, winning team of the day. Obviously, I've seen very many people coming out and attacking United, putting up winning team of the day. But this has become like a cult for every team that every training session, when they really have drill session and football playing sessions, the team that really wins is really given a photo and they post on social media platforms that, please, this is the team that has won the day. That's it. So that is Arsenal, and that's the winning team of the day in Arsenal as they really prepare for Orlando City on Thursday. That is going to be Wednesday morning in there for you onto this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football in there for you. So I'm having Victor says, well, brother, I really enjoy your space on this live chat. Thank you very much. Smash the like button. Show me the love either for you by really going ahead to smash the like button there for you. If at all you feel like you can buy some super chats, you can as well support the channel through buying super chats in here at the channel of Manchester. This is not Manchester. This is Rokani Media Football. You know, I have my other channel known as Manchester United Matters channel, but it's really so much onto my head. I don't know why. Now Arsenal is really onto this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. I'm bringing in something in here that is going to blow your mind. Today, Arsenal did this. Arsenal did this today. Today, Arsenal went ahead to launch their jersey. That is the away jersey. That is William Saliba modeling the jersey. Then the captain, Martin Odegaard, and Emile Smith-Rowe modeling to that jersey. I think you guys really loved it. And most of you have already made your orders for this jersey in here for you. Then we are having Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Magalhaes. The Gabriel squad from Brazil looking great into that jersey, which is black in color. And there you go. They really modeled it up very well in there for you. Let's say next, who is this? Gabriel Jesus, obviously. This lad came in at Arsenal, and in the previous two games Arsenal have played in in Germany and America, he has 2 goals and 1 assist. 3 goal involvements in 2 games. I'm here to predict that you're going to see Gabriel Jesus outscore very many center forwards in the Premier League that you thought that are so much prolific in the Prem. Why? He's good at running in the box. He's clinical. His finishing is out of this world. If at all you saw that goal he scored against Everton, that first touch he really put up, he controlled the ball very well. He was in a narrow angle and then he hit it in the roof of the net, and Arsenal got its lead in the 34th minute of the game. That is Gabriel Jesus. And secondly, he went ahead to lay up an assist to a player who goes by the names of Bukayo Saka, and it was really like a solo effort for him because he turned around. After turning around, he got it done and dusted, and Arsenal made it 2 in there for you. And Gabriel Jesus is the man of the moment right about now. Then you see the lads, Lokonga in here. Sorry about that. Emile Smith-Rowe, Bukayo Saka, and Martin Odegaard in the mix of this jersey when it was launched down in America. So guys, thank you for watching again. It has been nice having you to this channel. Always and always keep it here because you're planning to bring in more live streams either for you. And you know how we do it. We come in here and really bring you what you guys deserve. So guys, thank you very much for watching again. Victor, thank you very much. Ainembabazi Sheila, thank you very much for watching again. Then we're having Arinda Moses, Eric Seyidu, thank you for watching again. Then Sechua Blogger, thank you for watching again. There is Ajibola, says Gabriel Jesus is 3 goals, 1 assist. Yeah, 3 goals. I remember. Nürnberg, he scored. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder, my mate from Nigeria. That is Ajibola. He has reminded me that In the game of Nürnberg, he scored 2 goals. He had scored 3, but the other one was given away. Thank you very much. Thank you for correcting me. Error is human. And thank you very much. I've now gotten that in the for. He has 3 goals and 1 assist. That's it in 2 games. That is Gabriel Jesus for you. Man of the moment at Arsenal, turning things around like never before. And he's the big lad at Arsenal that everyone is looking at. But the video of today has been all about Fabrizio Romano announces Zinchenko deal to Arsenal, done and dusted. And tomorrow, I think I'll come up with a video of how Zinchenko fits in Arsenal, such that I bring you the 6 positions that Zinchenko is going to play at Arsenal, where Mikel Arteta can play him effectively and he gets the results he really deserves into that team of Arsenal that is really so much fired up, because very many sides are coming in through that are really indicating that Arsenal are really going on to go ahead and really be fired up onto this channel. I sign out for now, guys. See you later and good night. See you tomorrow. I think this is the last video of the day, and let's talk to you tomorrow.